Hi guys, it's Sean here from the A-Z of Heroclix YouTube channel, and welcome to another episode of Weekly Team Build. If this is the first time you've come across the channel, please take the time to hit that subscribe button so as not to miss out on any future content. Today's Team Build challenge is slightly different than normal. The local venue that I play at has started to run weekly tournaments called the A-Z of Heroclix. Every week players choose a keyword based on a letter of the alphabet and build a team around that keyword. The idea behind the tournament is to get players used to building new teams, I guess, and playing figures that they wouldn't normally get a chance to play. It's just a casual event for fun, there's no prizing, and the build restrictions are normally 400 point modern age. So this week, the letter is A. A is for Arkham Asylum. First up on the team is the super rare Harley Quinn from the Harley Quinn and the Gotham Girls set. Harley Quinn is 8 clicks long. She is 200 points with a 7 range double target. She starts off with top dial hypersonic, poison, perplex and impervious. She has a trait that grants her the use of steel energy, but she can use her steel energy with both close or ranged attacks, and when an opposing character is KO'd after resolutions, she gets healed 1 click. She has a special movement that she picks up on click 3, called Giant Arm Wrestling Match, which says free. If Harley Quinn has no action tokens, choose an adjacent opposing character of 150 points or less. Both players roll a d6 and add their character's printed damage value to their result. If the final result is greater, you may place that opposing character anywhere on the map and deal it 1 penetrating damage. Otherwise, that opponent may place Harley Quinn into an adjacent square and deal her 1 penetrating damage. She has a special attack that she picks up on click 5, that is poison, and when she uses it, she deals penetrating damage. From click 3 to click 7, she has a special damage ability called I'm Gonna Eradicate You, which says, when Harley Quinn hits an opposing character for the rest of the game, if that character can use Invincible or Impervious, that character can't use those powers, but can use Invulnerability instead. Next on the team is another super rare Harley Quinn from Harley Quinn and the Gotham Girls set. This time it's the title character Harley Quinn. Now I've already used the title character Harley Quinn in a previous team build, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about her abilities. I'll just go through her plot point abilities. She has a +1 plot point called Maid of Mischief, which says free. Perplex until your next turn. When Harley Quinn uses it, she may instead modify a combat value other than damage by +2 or -2. Her -2 ability is called Candygram, which is free. Energy explosion this turn, and when Harley Quinn uses it, modify attack by +3, and after resolutions give each hit character an action token. Now this doesn't mean that she can use energy explosion for free, it just means you can give her a free action so that she can then use energy explosion, but it's still an actionable attack. Her ultimate ability is a -6 ability, called Get 'em Gang of Harleys. Free. Roll a d6. Generate a number of Harley bystander tokens equal to the result, minimum 2, into squares within 3 squares. This is potentially huge because you could bring in another 6 characters onto your force late game, and it's only a -6, so that's the ultimate aim with this Harley. The bystanders themselves have a 5 movement, 10 attack, 15 defense and 2 damage, with flurry and combat reflexes. They also have a trait that says that their actions don't count against your action total, so potentially 6 free attacks, 12 if you include the flurries. Next on the team is Two-Face. He's only 65 points and has the Batman enemy team ability. He also has a split dial. He has a trait that says a change will do me good. Give Two-Face a free action to heal him 1 click and roll a d6. On the result of a 4 to a 6, turn him to the same click number of a different colour. His second trait says flip a 2-headed coin. Two-Face can use probability control regardless of range and line of fire, but only for attack rolls, and only if one of the dice is a 2. On his second dial, he starts off with running shot and a special attack, along with energy shield deflection. His special attack says double-barreled shotgun. Two-Face can use energy explosion with 2 targets. Hit characters modify their combat values by -1 until your next turn. His starting dial though is more of a support dial, and he has sidestep, defend and perplex. Next up is the common Harley Quinn from the Joker's Wild set. She's only 3 clicks long, but is also only 25 points. She too has the Batman enemy team ability. She starts off with stealth, which she keeps for all of her 3 clicks, and has perplex, which she also keeps for all of her 3 clicks, with the first 2 clicks having combat reflexes. Next up in the team are Bud and Lou from the Harley Quinn and the Gotham Girl set. Let's first take a look at Bud. Bud is 3 clicks long with a special damage. His damage says, likes to play pranks, probability control, but only during opponents' turns. Now although Bud doesn't have the Arkham Asylum keyword, he does have a trait called Come Here Boys, which states, during force construction, Bud gains the keywords of a character on the starting force named Harley Quinn. Sidestep, but only if a friendly character named Harley Quinn has moved this turn. Comes in really useful because I'm playing 3 Harley Quinns on this team. He starts off with Blaze Claw's Fangs, Super Senses with a 10 attack, 16 defense and a 2 damage. Now let's look at his brother Lou. Lou is 3 clicks long, much like Bud, and is only 25 points, and he shares the same trait, Come Here Boys, that Bud has. Lou, however, has a special attack that gives him poison, and when he uses it, you may give him an action token, and if you do, he deals penetrating damage when using poison this turn. He also has a 16 defense with combat reflexes across his whole dial, and 2 damage shape change. So there you have it, that's my Arkham Asylum team. It's a +6 to map roll, 5 theme team probs, 2 natural probbers on there, albeit situational and only on your opponent's turns, and plenty of perplex to boost up stats. Harley's quite difficult to kill because of her steel energy at both close and range, and the title character is always fun to play as well. I would definitely play this team again for casual events. All in all, a fun team to play. Do let me know what theme you would have built around the letter A, and if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do click that subscribe button. It really does help the channel, guys, and share the video as much as you can. Stay tuned for next week's video, which will obviously be the letter B. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.